Hey guys, now I'm gonna give it back here for the video, guys. Welcome back to episode of my Madden No Clip series. We're no clip inside and outside stadiums in Madden 26. Today we have the New York Mother-Loving Jets, which is the last team, I believe. I might be incorrect. I'm gonna have to double check this. Might be the last team in our franchise No Clip series. So we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to double check that to make sure, but should be the last team. Obviously, this is very similar to the Giants Stadium, which is the same stadium, but it's the Giants variant. This is obviously the Jets variant, so I'm not expecting too much difference, but hey, who knows? You know, it's EA Sports at the end of the day, so anything is possible. Look at this cameraman operator. This man is living his best AI life. Let me know what that means. Alright, so there's no, like, special tunnel? I thought there was going to be, like, a special tunnel. I don't know. It's been a bit since I've done the stadium in Madden, in the game. Alright, so MetLife is kind of weird with this. There really isn't anything outside of, like, inside the actual stadium to look at. Do we have any suites? We do have suites. Is that the Georgia Dome? Not the Georgia Dome. It's Atlanta Falcons Stadium. Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It is Mercedes-Benz Stadium, by the way. Oh, why do you keep putting that in every single Madden? Stadium. T4 tire. We have ourselves a Jets logo instead of a Giants logo. I was kind of hoping that they would make a mistake and actually just have the Giants logo in there. Like, for example, the Rams and Chargers situation. If you guys saw my last video, you already... That's the Falcon Stadium. If you guys see my last video, you already know this, but in the Chargers variant of SoFi, they actually have a sign that says Rams Locker Room. So, kind of hoping they would mess up here too, but I don't see any mess ups so far. But I am crossing my fingers because it's EA Sports and there's always a chance. I also don't like the fact they got rid of the soda bottles labels. Like, that was another thing I thought was kind of weird. Oh, okay. So it does actually reflect to what would be the Jets field. So, not even there. Wow. EA did a good job with this. They didn't even mess up. Like, that's an easy mess up right there. Just use the same reflections you did for the Giants Stadium. But, no, they didn't. They actually used the correct reflections for the Jets Stadium. We have MetLife. MetLife Central. We have ourselves Jets logo right there. Wow, this is a it's weird with this stadium because it's such a simplistic stadium, but it's such a good looking stadium at the same time. Like, it's simple. It's a simplistic stadium across the board. Starbreeze Hotel and Resorts. We have ourselves Jets. More Jets stuff. We have a little railroad track station that doesn't actually have the railroad for some reason. We have a little science center over here, I think someone said before it was, or maybe not. Now, for some reason, MetLife usually always is a big stadium. This is a baseball stadium, I believe. I might be incorrect on that. For some reason, MetLife used to always have like the biggest stadium, biggest map. Not the case with Madden 26. They definitely took away a lot with Madden 26 and took away a lot of the gigantic map of it. But, it is what it is. Across the board, still a good-looking stadium. They still did a really good job of this. We do have ourselves a little road system here. We got a little ticket booth, or toll booth. So, you're going to have to spend money to come into the stadium. We have our little see-through glass area. And again, if I'm missing any of these places, like I don't know what this place is, definitely tell me down below if you're, from New Jersey, if you're a fan of the Jets. Because some of these areas I'm just not going to know across the board. MetLife Stadium. PNG file is great. We do have ourselves a shipping container. It looks like a shipping container, but it's not. We got MetLife Central. Again, another little area for the coffee thing. I think that's pretty much it for this stadium. Again, it's not much. Now, even in past Maddens, it was never crazy insane. Like there wasn't ever like everything going on everywhere. but there was a little bit of stuff. This is kind of more just plain and emptied, but still, it is what it is. There's not much you need to have in some of these stadiums, and I'm realizing now with the Switch 2, they're really trying to probably pull back on a couple things because they don't want to overload the game and, make the Switch 2 not be able to load it. Like, if the Switch 2 never became a thing, and Madden on Switch 2 never was a thing, there would be a lot more things in these maps. That's my whole point here. So, these maps would be a lot crazier if Switch 2 was never a thing. But Switch 2 is a thing, so they have to kind of pull back on a little bit of things because they can't overload the Switch 2 with extra stuff that's just unused. But tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys next one. Peace.